Yeah. All right. Max is actually a substitute teacher in the AISD system, so he's just giving back every day, and he's been writing for a while now. Thank you so much, Max. Whenever you're ready.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, ACC Creative Writing Department, and everybody at the Rio Review. I also like to thank my professors, especially Professor Hoppy, and all my classmates, and my family, and Malvern Books. This first poem is entitled Broken Spring, and it came about, this is actually an excerpt from one of our warm-ups that we would do at the beginning of every class, a 2-minute free writing exercise. The title is Broken Spring, on the March 22nd, 2016 airport bombing tragedy in Brussels. Broken spring, like the plants are confused, or a clockwork malfunction. No freezes, just fire greens, rusty sprockets, and there's no way last summer was this hot, right? Nighttime is now a necessary to survive the sun-baked skin damage of a beach rat or ex-lifeguard. No ozone layer to save us. Moon shadows, live music, and misheard lyrics. Swore they said, and my blood is in your water. But looked it up later, realized I was wrong, and kept the line for myself. The band was from Belgium. I hope they weren't at the airport when their country's spring was broken. My second poem is about a family member who was diagnosed with a terrible sickness, Lou Gehrig's disease, at too young of an age. This title is Amia Tropic lateral sclerosis. We hugged, felt the bones protruding flesh tense under his skin, saw his arms on snipped puppet strings dangling, said goodbye, remembered envisioning myself in a crumpled mess at the bottom of a staircase after wheeling him up and down the hills of Seattle. Watched them, he and her, board another plane. Time passes like to the lighthouse, and I hear her half of a now non-private conversation, garbled and compressed, leaking out of a phone from across the room. Am I a terrible person that gave him 5 years to live? I remember thinking back then how it would be this romantic story. I'd be about 29, then be able to start over. He could live another 10 years like this. I've been pushing him away to try to make it easier, and I feel so bad. My final poem, this is the poem from the Rio Review. I'm very proud of this piece. I've been working on it. It started in ACC class, I think it was 2012, with Professor Haga. And over the years, with the help of many professors and classmates, this is what it has become. Treehouse. My friend kicked a piss-filled 40-ounce bottle over the side, and we watched it crash down into the underbrush while standing on the shit-stink child-sized Super Mario sleeping bag you had spread across our plywood platform. We left all the change we had up there, a small pile of silver and nickel and copper. We left all the change we had, and there wasn't even a pile of nails to mourn over the next day after we tore it down. Thank you.